Moving to Unit 16 from the same Block 4, which covers the broad committee, and the subtopics are Introduction, Audit Committee, Compensation Committee, Constitution and Need, Responsibilities and Duties, Nomination and Remuneration, Constitution and Need, Duties, Rights and Responsibilities. The Audit Committee, it ensures that appropriate policies and processes are in place for the prevention and identification of fraud in the company. It works with management to make sure that necessary steps are taken on the detection of frauds. Examples like asset misappropriation, corruptions and financial statement frauds. The constitution of Audit Committee, so it should have at least 3 directors and other directors, and at least 2/3 of the total members of the Audit Committee should be other than whole-time directors or managing directors of that particular company. One of the members can be the chairperson, who is liable to understand the financial statements of that company. And the need for compensation committee is ensuring the financial integrity and transparency, protecting shareholders' interest, enhancing credibility of financial reporting, strengthening internal control system and compliance with regulatory requirements. The roles and responsibilities of Audit Committee are classified as financial reporting oversight, internal control and risk, external and internal audit, compliance and reporting, continuous improvements, related party transactions and corporate governance. The compensation committee is another committee. So, a committee within the board of directors tasked with setting the executive compensation packages and incentive plan. They must balance the organization financial reliabilities. They must balance the organization financial realities and investors' expectations while creating competitive retention strategies. This committee constitutes the typical 3 to 5 independent directors. Members should have expertise in areas like finance, human resources or industry specific knowledge, and often chaired by independent director. Need for this compensation committee is ensure fair and transparent executive compensation practices, align executive pay with company's performance and shareholders' interest, and provides oversight to prevent excessive or inappropriate compensations. The roles and responsibilities of compensation committee, that is executive compensation oversight, performance evaluation, incentive plan management, succession planning, compensation disclosure and governance, compensation committee pay and notoriety, on-board powers, executive committees. The nomination and remuneration committee. So, this nomination and remuneration committee is a key component of modern corporate governance structure. It's typically a subcommittee of board of directors focused on ensuring fair, transparent and strategic processes for nominating board members and determining the executive compensation. This committee consists of, as per the Companies Act of 2013, clause 49 of listing agreement, minimum 3 directors, all shall be non-executive directors and at least half shall be independent directors, and chairman shall be independent director. And this constitution of nomination and remuneration committee should consist of 3 non-executive directors, out of which 2 shall be the independent directors. The chairman of committee shall be an independent director. This committee enhances the transparency in nomination and compensation process, align executive pay with company performance and shareholders' interest, ensures board diversity, appropriate skill mix, and mitigate conflicts of interest in executive appointments and pay decisions. And these are the duties, rights and responsibilities of nomination and remuneration committee. So elements of remuneration package, that is salary, perquisites, retirement benefit, pension, separation compensation, and structure of the remuneration package, the proposition of fixed and variable component, annual or mid-term increment, merit rewards, special payments, etc. of the managing or executive director and the key managerial persons. The changes to remuneration package: terms of appointment, notice period, severance fees, recruitment, retention and termination policies and procedures. To recommend the shortlisted candidates who are qualified to become directors, who may be appointed in senior management, and recommend to the board their appointed or removal. And other rights and duties includes: the committee shall review the succession plan, if any, for both executive and non-executive directors. The committee is authorized to seek any information it requires about any employee, and the management is directed to cooperate with any request made by the committee. The committee may obtain outside legal or other independent professional advice with regard to issue pertaining to remuneration, incentives, etc., pertaining to industry practices as and when required, and the chairman of the committee could be present at the annual general meeting to answer shareholders' queries. With this, we have come to the end of this particular block, covering all the units of corporate governance, which is very important for all the business entities to follow. Thank you.